reading a lot more. And those who watch the podcast religiously know that we've had a lot of authors on the podcast, and I tend to read every one of those books, which eats into my time a lot. But I mean, I've read some really, really fascinating stuff, and I encourage anybody who, enjoys one of our guests who is an author to purchase their book. We do offer as an Amazon affiliate they don't get a discount on the book, but we can make some money to help support the podcast by buying their books through Amazon using the link we provide. But this has been a definite intellectual journey for me. So do we move on to emotional, or do you have anything else?
I would just encourage our listeners to constantly seek tasks, whether it's reading, whether it's studying, just seek stuff to keep that brain sharp and have you be intellectually challenged every day. Like seek to learn more knowledge. The books Dr. Armstrong are talking about, a lot of our guests, they are phenomenal people, and they have great things to say, whether it's the science behind aging, whether it's motivation to live a better life, or maybe if you want to change subjects altogether and you want to look into historical events to learn from the past to better your future. Like, these are all great things, and I would encourage anyone to not be stagnant with their own mind or their own sharpness, and just know that you can improve your intelligence just like you can improve your body and your muscles and everything else. You just got to put in the work to do it. And that would be the only thing I would say on that.
Yeah, and I'd say challenge yourself in what you're reading. Don't just scroll the internet and absorb everything that you read and hear, because there's so much BS out there on both sides. Fact check yourself, read into the science behind some of these things that you're hearing, but read it from books and knowledgeable sources, not from the internet. Get away from just simply mindless scrolling and YouTube videos. Do watch your podcasts, particularly this particular podcast, or listen to it. Do it while you're exercising is always a good thing, while you're moving, while you're driving to or from work. Use podcasts for an intellectual tool when you can more passively absorb the information, but be active in terms of opening a book once in a while, reading the book, reading things that interest you, that maybe you haven't studied before, and have a deep conversation with people that are knowledgeable.